We all know that Donald Trump is an embarrassment, and he's recognized as one globally. And now the Dutch Queen just humiliated Trump, and somehow everyone missed it. There's no way around it. Donald Trump is embarrassing. I mean, you could literally just take a random clip of him saying virtually anything, and it would sound pathetic.
The interest that they're paying to buy the car. And people said, what a great idea. It's so simple. It's like the paperclip. Somebody came up with the idea of a paperclip many years ago, 1817, and he became a very rich person. And everybody looked at it and said, why the hell didn't I think of that? But it's like the paperclip, but only if the car is made in America. Remember that, James. We're going...
Yeah, that's a nice story about paperclips, Grandpa. Let's get you back into the nursing home now. Trump also embarrassingly tried to take credit for inventing the word caravan.
Smart people, and the people of great common sense. They're not sending their good people out. They're sending the bad people out. And they put them into caravans. I think I came up with that name, but somebody did. It's a great name, a caravan. Thousands and sometimes as many as 30,000 people walking right into our country.
Trump, buddy, do you even know who you are? You're Trump. You're not Merriam-Webster. But if Trump isn't yapping embarrassing nonsense, his administration is doing embarrassing nonsense.
Caitlin, I know there's been reporting about that Secretary Hicks said didn't, speak as much. I heard them all, give their opinion. I do think it's really interesting that the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, was not allowed in the room. I mean, I've never, ever been part of a major cabinet level classified briefing where the Director of National Intelligence was banned from the room. And I think it stands to reason that they knew that she was not going to toe the line, that she was likely going to refuse to say what the administration wants, which is that the program was obliterated. Again, the evidence suggests that the program was not obliterated, and obviously Gabbard was kept out of that room, even though she would normally be leading that briefing, I assume because she was going to tell some version of the truth.
So you think they didn't invite the Director of National Intelligence because they wouldn't like what she had to say?
I have to assume that there was some story she was going to tell, some interpretation of the intelligence she was going to give today that rubbed the White House the wrong way. Why else would the Director of National Intelligence not be leading a classified briefing on the interpretation of intelligence regarding these strikes?
But now things just got worse because the Dutch Queen humiliated Trump, and somehow everyone missed it. Take a look. The Dutch Queen may have just gone viral for throwing royal shade. A brief clip from the NATO Summit shows Queen Maxima appearing to mimic President Trump's exaggerated mouth movements just moments after he posed for photos and thanked the Dutch royals for hosting him.
Very much.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Actually, Mr. President, to tell you, that's you. Wonderful.
Trump didn't seem to notice, but the internet did. The video spread quickly on social media, with users joking that the Queen was mocking that taco clown to his face. Others argued it was innocent or even misinterpreted, with some claiming she was mouthing a Dutch response. But for many, it only reinforced what's becoming more obvious. Trump isn't being treated like a president, he's being laughed at like a punchline. And nowhere is that clearer than in Northern Europe. In January, a Danish lawmaker was caught on camera telling Trump to fuck off after he floated the idea of buying Greenland.
Dear President Trump, listen very carefully. Greenland has been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale. Let me put it in words you might understand. Mr. Trump, fuck off.
And since his return to office, US favorability in Europe has plummeted, with Denmark leading the backlash. A recent YouGov poll shows only 20% of Danes now view the United States positively, down 20 points in just months. The drop is largely tied to Trump's second-term antics, floating tariffs on European allies, cozying up to Russia, and once again suggesting he might seize Greenland, a move Denmark sees as both insulting and absurd. So was Queen Maxima mocking Trump? That's up for debate, but if she was, she wouldn't be the first, and she certainly won't be the last. Long story short, Donald Trump promised to fix America's global image. He promised to be the strong man, when in reality, he's just the con man.